Mm, I like the regular better than this. This one is not as the berry. Yeah, it's supposed to taste better, but I like the regular. The regular is definitely better. Sure. Good morning, little baby, and everybody else. Good morning, everyone. Shondo's in the chat. It took a lot for me this morning to muster up the energy I needed. I'm still not at 100%. I'm not as bad as I was the other day. I'm still not necessarily at 100%. So this morning, my body was like, yeah, that's what you're doing. You really trying to go and do a live today? You sure that's what you want to do? And yeah. So, hey, Miss Witt. Hey, Amber. Good morning. I'm not drinking coffee this morning. I'm hydrating. So, I am drinking some BioLight. If you don't know what this is, now that I've become an advertising person, spokesperson for it, it's called BioLight. It's called the IV in a bottle. It's really good for hydration. It if you look at the bag, it gives you like stuff. It says 650% more than leading sports drinks. This down. Wait, where that is sports drinks, that is Pedialyte, and then that's BioLite. So, my doctor recommended it to me when I got sick and stuff because he said part of it was dehydration. Yeah, it's kind of like an adult version of Pedialyte, but it's much better. Like they say, it's like an IV in a bottle. So, and um, I know people who have told me that they've taken it and they take it after they get like really really drunk, and they will chug a bottle of this, and then they will be like they wasn't even drunk before. So like they'll chug a bottle before they go home or get in the car. Not that you should be drinking and driving. You should have a designated driver and drink responsibly. But I'm just telling you what some people told me. Hey Olympia, hey L Love. Well, I guess you would be disrespecting it to call it a Gatorade. But it helps with dehydration, fatigue, stomach illness, sickness, cramps, and overindulgence in alcohol. So, yeah, I have been taking it since I've been sick, and it has definitely been helping me out tremendously, tremendously. So, I would recommend it. Um, Definitely. Wait, they had a Japanese gin at Winn Dixie yesterday, little baby. Which one? Because what I see, it's so few Winn Dixies that have a liquor store attached. And um yeah, I wonder which one. The Olympia, yeah. I don't know where you live, but I found it at Publix. I don't know if CVS or Walgreens have it, but I know Publix had it. Like I said, I haven't checked CVS or Walgreens, and I don't know about Kroger or Winn Dixie or HEB, but I know it was in Publix. It was near like the other on the aisle with the waters. It wasn't at the Publix because I go to a couple Publixes. The Publixes that I go to is not on the aisle with the sports drinks. It's on the aisle with the waters. So yeah. You might want to go ask. There's how you spell it. You might want to go ask if they have it. Wait, grieving. What happened, Amber? Somebody died. I'm sorry to hear that. It is kind of pricey. Like this bottle costs like $3.99. Hey, Raphael. Now, Roku is one of the ones that I've had, and it was really good. A little baby, there's one called Jinzu, Jinzu. I've had that one. It's really good. Um, there was another one. I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of it. I can't think of the name of it. It's gonna come to me. Ah, it's gonna come to me. It had like a brown bottle. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. It's gonna come to me, but it had like a brown bottle. It had like a brown bottle, and when you look at it, at first you was like, "Is this brown liquor?" Damn it. Oh God. Now I want to look it up. Hold on. Oh, Kenobi, because they have a brown bottle and a green bottle. Kenobi, Ki. It's three words. Ki, no, No, and Bi. Yeah, that's the that was the best one though. That one was the best one. Hey Jay Parrish. Yeah, look up I would call because I know you're in Texas, so I would call Miss with HEB. You know HEB is big. Y'all don't have Publix in Texas, but you have HEB. I don't even know about Walmart or Super Walmart. But just check. I'm sure it you probably can find. I'm not gonna say you can't. So I would just call them and check, or maybe you can look on their website and do a check or a search. One of my friends was shot and killed at McDonald's drive-through along with his 13-year-old cousin. Oh no, that's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, listen, I hope we can give you a little relief and laughter from that today. Mm. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's the greatest tasting stuff in the world. It's not nasty to the point where you be like, "Oh, I can't drink this," but it has kind of like a weird taste. But you know what it reminds me of? Those times that I have been on an IV. You know when you those people who have been on an IV before. You know when you're on an IV, there's a certain taste that it produces in your mouth. I guess from the IV. And that's what I kind of get from this. So that's why I'm like, yeah. I don't know. Did that just sound weird? I don't know. Right. Paris zesty. We'll be zesty this morning. Yeah, we got to make ourselves laugh, Miss Whittle. We'll try to do that. So let me get the bad news out of the way first. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody sent me a message, and when you're right as much as I am, you don't have to brag about it. That's funny. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, definitely our thoughts and prayers with you. Um, yes, little baby. But little baby, did you like the one that you got? Little baby. The one that, or have you tried it yet? Because I know you say you got the Roku. Oh no, that's awful. Hey, loving my piece, baby. Right, little baby. Those Japanese gins, they go down smooth. They go down real smooth. They don't have that bite. They don't have that kick, and they don't give you a real bad hangover or anything. You can wake up the next morning and be good, which is what a good gin is supposed to do. See, people talk about gin and how it makes you do horrible things. That's when you have a bad gin. If you have a good gin, a Sapphire or a Hendrix or a Better, you do all right. When you start going down to Beefeaters and Tanquerays and Seagrams and all of that garbage, then you have an issue. Hey, Abby. Hey, MVN. All right, so let me get the bad news out of the way. Most of y'all won't even know who I'm talking about, so I'll just go through it quick. There's a porn actor. I'm not gonna say porn star. He kind of was a porn star, but a gay porn actor. His name was Mac Daddy. And black gay porn actor. He died in a car crash tragically this week. And just wanted to give a good rest in peace to him. Condolences to him and his family. I think I had the information on how old he was. He wasn't that old. He was like mid-20s. Um, but sometimes people say a life cut off too short. I don't know that I'm at liberty to say that because that's not for me to decide. That's for the man upstairs to decide. He already has his timeline in place, and we just have to abide by his timeline. So, shouts out to him and his family. May he rest in peace. Shouts out to Amber and her family and loved ones. May they rest in peace as well, and may you all find comfort and solace in the good man upstairs who, he makes his decisions like he likes. L Love, not Secret. L Love, you and my mom would get along real well because my mama drinks Seagram's gin every day without fail. So you and my mom will have a great time together. She don't play about that naughty head. That naughty head, my mama drinks that. So yeah, it was like I had a glass of wine. Hell, I've gotten more thrown with what? Yeah, I was wondering if I had drank anything. I'm telling you, little baby, those Japanese gins, they hit different, man. They don't punch you in the mouth. They do like a good wine and sneak up on you. So, all right. I think that's what I'm gonna do for my birthday. I'm gonna buy myself like there's a list that a bartender gave me. It's somewhere tucked away somewhere of about 5 Japanese gins that I should try, and I've tried 3 of them, and so I might buy like all 5 for myself for my birthday, and on my birthday take a shot of each one at the stroke of midnight, you know, then be placid and knocked out for the next several hours. Anyway, my birthday is January 1st. I am a Capricorn, a New Year baby. Um, all right, so first story is a little serious. So y'all know I like to get the serious stuff out of the way, then we can laugh, joke, kiki, haha, and so forth. So if you did not know, earlier this week, the Pope, Pope Francis, endorsed or gave the go ahead. Yes, Miss Wade, Capricorn season is coming. We don't have birthdays when we're Capricorns. We have a whole season, which people get upset because it overlaps Aquarius season. We go from about December 22nd all the way until Valentine's Day. Get over it, Aquarius. We go all the way till Valentine's Day. We'll give you about a week to celebrate yourselves, Aquarius people. But we're going all the way till Valentine's Day. We're going from December 22nd until Valentine's Day. And if you can't appreciate that, well, you should have been born a Capricorn. It's not our fault. Anyway, I plan on doing the same on my birthday. Ain't nothing going on around here, child. Because I was talking to my best friend about maybe trying to plan a trip for my birthday, but the way coronavirus is going on, I don't know if I'm going to really be able to get out and travel like that, or if I even want to. I was thinking about going to the left coast. I was thinking about going to LA, but I don't know that in this day of COVID that I want to do that. So, yeah, I might go up and visit Ty or something like that. Hey, Monk Chip, I might go up and visit Ty in New York and frolic and have my own little COVID con in New York with all of the New York people. I haven't been up to New York in when was the last? Where's Ty and I? I think I was in New York 2 years ago. 2018 is the last time I was in New York. So, um, I'm big on ruby red grapefruit juice. Like, if you want to know what I mix with my gin, it's if I'm drinking by myself and not on camera, it's usually a ruby red grapefruit juice and gin. When I go to a bar, I ask for ruby red grapefruit juice, or if they don't have ruby red, I'll take a regular grapefruit juice. But what I'll do is I'll have them put a splash of pineapple juice in there, just a splash to take off some of the bite of the grapefruit juice. Um, if it's just regular grapefruit juice, white grapefruit. Um, but yeah, that generally works for me. You want more fruit stuff because gins are made with fruits and botanicals, so you really want to do more fruit type stuff with your gins. So anyway, um, how far are you from South Carolina? Right now, I'm in Atlanta area. Um, Monkship, I thought you were in the Northeast. Monkship, I thought you were up in Boston somewhere in that area. Hey, Nappy Child. Hey, my love. Y'all better get it right because head mod is here, honey. All right. So the Pope earlier this week announced that he was endorsing same-sex unions um as the pontiff, which means that now he had done this um as a archbishop down in South America. I forgot what country he was archbishop for in South America. It was one of the South American countries. He was archbishop down there. But was it Argentina? I don't remember. Don't make me lie. Anyway, he had done that while he was there, and so kind of shied away from that when he was oh, you headed down to Charleston. Oh, okay. I'm in Atlanta area. You going down there by Blazing. Make sure you holler at Abby on the way down. Abby is in Charlotte area. In the Charlotte, North Carolina though. So he had not done it as the pontiff because it's a whole different ball game if you do it as the pontiff, as the pope, than it is if you do it as the archbishop. Because if you do it as the pope, basically you're endorsing that for the entirety of the Catholic religion. And so he did that earlier this week. Some were not surprised yet, and still some were still surprised. Um, Now, he's always said he's been okay with the civil unions, not for marriage, because marriage is a religious ceremony in his estimation. And there's no doctrine that he says that he can find that would support that, a gay marriage. Um, but he does feel that people are people and should be loved, and that people should be allowed to have legal ties to one another, and they should be accepted and in the eyes of the law. Um, yeah. which goes away from a lot of older pontiffs who were more inclined to try to um, shorten the gap between church and state as opposed to widen the gap between church and state. They're all about theocracies and stuff like that. Whereas this pontiff is more like, no, there should be a definite separation between church and state. And this is in line with that. My thoughts on it is, this Pope comes after the whole scandal with all of those pontiffs that thank you, little baby, for that link. All of those pontiffs, not pontiffs, all of those priests and so forth had the scandals some years ago. There's been movies and things. I saw a very interesting movie. I can't think of the name of it, but it was a very interesting movie I saw about priest scandal in New York. Damn it, I can't think of the name of it. I don't know. And whenever I think of that movie, I intermix it with that show, Young Pope. Remember the show Young Pope on HBO with Jude Law? It was a great show. Loved that show. Like, it was so good. Like, Jude Law, and I think it was supposed to be like a one and done, one season and done. I was praying that they would do another season because it was so good. If you haven't seen it, it's on HBO, and Jude Law is the star. He became Pope at a really young age, younger than most popes. And so he had all of these radical ideas and just threw the Catholic Church upside down, like did everything that you thought a pope should not do. And it was kind of too late because the people the older guys who thought that they were a shoe in to get Pope didn't get it because they tried to throw a little coup because they wanted to get out of the norm. And so that's why they got Jude Law in there. And when he got in there, he just kind of like threw the whole Catholic religion upside down. Like he was. You got to see. It's kind of hard to, but it was so good, so well. It was so good, so good. Buenos Aires in Argentina. Thank you. I know it was somewhere in South America. Um, you don't think he's acting? Did you see the show? L Love, did you see Young Pope? Spotlight? It might have been. I think that was the movie. Sometimes like I said, I mix that show and the movie because in one of the two, they had a situation where they had to carve. Remember, there was a morbidly obese person, and they had to carve them out of the wall. They were like on the 20 some odd floor in New York, and they had to carve them out of the wall. And there was the priest that went and go pray with it. It was a whole thing. So, and I can't remember if that was from um I can't remember if that was from Young Pope or if that was from the movie that I saw. I thought the movie that I saw was based in New York. It might have been Boston. I don't know. It was so long ago. It was a few years ago. Y'all know, it's so much in my brain. If y'all only knew how much stuff was in my brain, I can't remember. Anyway, but yes, go. I recommend Young Pope. If it were out now, I would review it because it's such a good show. It's one of those shows. I could do a retro review of it if y'all wanted me to, because it's definitely one of those shows that you all like me to do. The serious shows like a David Makes Man or Lovecraft Country or Queen Sugar. It's one of those shows that I could just really dive into, or The Wire, and just dissect and break down and break apart. But I wouldn't want to do it if nobody's watching it with me. So if that's something y'all wanted to recommend, I would do it. I might see if I can get Really B and Every to do it with me. So we'll see. Anyway, um, so yeah, he did that. Um, you can expect that there is going to be a certain level of pushback. Let's just be honest. Although the Pope leans progressive, he still has to contend with there's a huge arm and faction. This light is really bright on me. There's a huge arm and faction of the Catholic Church, excuse me, that's still very, very, very conservative. So, yeah, he has to contend with that. So, in the beginning, it's hard in the beginning because the main character, Jude Law's character, is so off-putting. He's so unlikable. He's both the villain and the hero. Like, he's simultaneously the antagonist and the protagonist, which is hard. And you watch it sometimes, and it's so hard to like his character because he's such an asshole, and he's so like, but in me being an asshole myself, I can understand what the mind of other assholes sometimes. Like, I understand what it's like. I do understand that. So, um, yeah, that was my first story. I wanted to kind of get that out of the way. Um, Really B just posted something, which is one of my stories. I guess I'll go into that story next. She just posted something on our internal thing. It is one of my stories. It's so funny. Um, so one of the stories that I found this week was about Kim Coles. If you don't know who Kim Coles is, Kim Coles played um Sinclair in Living Single back in the day. She also was on the first season of In Living Color. She started off as a stand-up comedian, and she got one of her big breaks as on the first season. Hey, Shakira, on the first season of In Living Color. So, if you remember, she was on season 1, and everybody talked great about season 1 of In Living Color. It even got awards. But season 2 of In Living Color came, and Kim Coles wasn't on season 2. And everybody was like, well, where's Kim Coles? Why is she on? Because people really liked her in season 2. Really be, I'm just introducing a new story about Kim Coles. So Kim Coles really, good morning, I'm sorry. So Kim Coles has come out now and started to unpack and unveil some of the reasons why she wasn't on season 2 of In Living Color. So, yeah, she was great. People loved her on that first season. So she lists a couple things, and I'm going to go into what she says it was, and then we'll, have our own little thoughts and things about it. All right. According to her, she said that there were a couple things at play. One was the fact that Keenan Ivory Wayans made it a point that he would a lot of times steer things in the direction of his sister to help make his sister a bigger star. And she said that there were times where she thought things would have gone to her, and things went to her big Keenan Ivory Wayans' sister Kim Wayans, both of them being named Kim. She then talked about how back then, she was just trying to get into the industry, and she knew Keenan Ivory Wayans was a much bigger and formidable opponent then, and she was just so happy to get the opportunity that she would a lot of times go to her dressing room and just be depressed and cry about it. And she also talked about the notion that with Keenan Ivory Wayans' style of writing. Now, this is all her now. I'm just telling you what she said. She says Keenan Ivory Wayans' style of writing lends itself more to the male characters. And his writing isn't female character centered. He has very few things. She said that a lot of times those sketches that you saw that were more female oriented, like the one, like, remember that show Go On Girl and stuff like that, were written by other people. And even then in his directing, he always had a say in who got what parts. And so she said that a lot of times he would always push his sister in there and not necessarily her. So those are some of the things that she said. I'm not going to say that she's maybe not correct, but if you're being objective, you have to acknowledge there were other women on this show, like Takia Crystal Kamen, who isn't a sister of his and who isn't white. Now, I didn't talk about Kelly Caulfield because Kelly Caulfield is white, was the white woman. She was the lone white woman for the first few seasons. And so there were definite roles that, anytime there was a white woman's role, she felt she had to fill the bill for that. So you knew that there were definite roles. Kelly Caulfield had her, level, place that she was in. But when you talk about the three black women, you had Kim Cole in our first season, you had Kim Coles, Kim Wayans, and Takia Crystal Kamen. Takia Crystal Kamen made it through the entirety. I think Takia Crystal Kamen, I think she was there all 5 seasons, even like after most of the Wayans had left. If I'm not mistaken, somebody will fact check me, but I know she was there most of the 5 seasons. She later went on and did that show that Bill Cosby had with him and Felicia Rashad, not the Cosby Show, but remember he had that other show. I can't remember the name. I think it was Cosby or something like that. But I know Takia Crystal Kamen ended up landing in that spot. I feel like that might have been true, but I think there were other things at play. There were a lot of rumors back in the day that Keenan Ivory Wayans was busting Kim Coles down, and that's why she ended up being off the show. She never confirmed that, he never confirmed that. There's never been any confirmation from either side of that. She claims that like a week before the show was to air, he told her, listen, don't worry about coming into work on Monday. And that's how she found out. So, which is unfortunate if that's truly how it went down. But it is show business, and sometimes it can be cutthroat. People who we see as being these nice, people sometimes have to be cutthroat. See Ellen DeGeneres, and people give people flack for being that way. But sometimes being a leader, being in the business of doing business, sometimes it does call for you to be cutthroat. Sometimes you have to hurt people's feelings. Kim Coles does give you one of those people who is very nice, who is very soft, kind of submissive, who isn't a rah pushback type of person. So even if you try to make the cut clean, it's still a cut, and it still seems like, oh God, why did you do that? So I don't know if that plays a point into it as well. I mean, she landed well with getting Sinclair, but you gotta admit the best seasons of In Living Color probably was that second season. That second season of In Living Color was probably its best season. Um, this first season probably right there at its second season, first season is right there neck and neck with it. Because you can't talk about the best seasons of In Living Color without talking about Damon still being there. Let's be clear, Living Color, not, I mean, it took a big loss when Damon Wayans left to go do movies and do his own thing. So I just wonder. Some people talk about season 3 being a good season as well, but I think if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Damon Wayans was there after season 2. I think Damon Wayans was there season 1 and 2. I don't think he was there after. No, he might have been there season 3. Because I remember season 3, I think, remember when they changed the opening credits? Because remember the first opening credit, they were all on a white room and they would be throwing paint everywhere or painting the screen and stuff like that. That was the first opening credits. And I think that was season 1 and 2. And then season 3, I think, was the season where they had the picture frames and they just went to different animations of the person's face in the picture frame or whatnot. Actually, Keenan stayed a little longer than Damon. Damon left first. Keenan stayed a little while after Damon, but then he left then. But I think Sean joined the cast from being SW1 Damon's last season. If I'm not mistaken, I could be getting, somebody's going to fact check me, but if I'm not mistaken, Sean went into the cast Damon's last season. But I think Damon did last to season 3, if I'm not mistaken, because I think I remember that first season where the opening credits changed. Damon was originally there, unless they changed the opening credits in the middle of season 2. Yeah, when both of the when they both left, it kind of went down from there. What I would have loved was, I would have loved for Keenan to have kept the show and moved into a role like a Lorne Michaels is for SNL. And then we could have had multiple years of the show where he wasn't necessarily on screen, but now he's just doing like Lorne Michaels and being the executive producer and pulling all of the strings back channel, and which could have allowed for a lot more black comics and comedians and things like that to be out there. I mean, think of if you have people like Afion Crockett and the Tiffany Haddishes and the Kevin Harts and things like that, had they had an something akin, paralleling something like SNL or possibly even greater, where they could use that as their launching pad. And then, they could, I mean, not that their careers aren't phenomenal right now, but who knows where, they could have been even sooner. I'm just thinking out loud. But I thought it was interesting what Kim Coles had to say. I wonder why she chose now to talk about this and come out with this. Like it, I mean, if I'm just being honest, this is where a little bit of shade is going to come out. I mean, I don't see a whole lot of roles out there where Kim Coles is getting maybe this is her trying to get back into the public sphere or whatever. Because Kim goes, I mean, Kim goes, girl. Kim goes, girl. Hey Joshua, you snuck up on in me. I'm sorry, not in me. In here. Oh dear God. What's good, Joshua? Sneaking all up in me. I'm sorry, in here. Y'all don't pay me no mind. So, I mean, what do y'all think about had Keenan done something like that? Do you think that that could have worked? Do you think that could have worked? He left because of creative differences with Fox. Him moving the background wasn't an issue. And that goes, and I'm sure that race, let's be clear, had a lot to do with that, only because they never questioned a Lorne Michaels and them wanting to, him have the full reins of a show like an SNL, this white man, but this black man, they probably, y'all know, and that was the early 90s, so y'all already know what this country is and was like. So we ain't even got to go down, we ain't even got to sell you on that. You already know. I meant to say him moving into the background wasn't an option. No, and that's what I'm saying. I understand that fully, because I by no stretch of the imagination think that at that time, I even wondered today, whether or not big media conglomerate, is going to give black man the reins of a show completely. Maybe they do. Maybe they have. I don't know. I mean, Shonda Rhimes had the reins of ABC's Thursday night for several years. I mean, now she ceremoniously left, but still. No, all of them didn't. Kim stayed on for a little while. Kim stayed longer than the rest of them. Like, Damon left first. Damon left before Keenan left. Like, Damon left because he was like, okay, I use this for what it was. People see me now and want, because if we're being honest, Damon was the star. Season 1, when Damon was on that show, he was the star. He was the one that you looked for. His sketches was the most popular sketches. So he was the breakout star immediately, followed by Jim Carrey. But it definitely was Damon first. And so Damon saw his opportunity. And when Damon saw, money and movies and dollars, he said, well, I did what I was supposed to do. Helped you out, big bro. I'm out of here. And he left. And so I think what happened was, after that, after Damon left, Keenan wanted to go and start to negotiate and do things to get, control and stuff like that. And, with the exodus of Damon, it probably made the television company say, yeah, bruh, I don't know, because your biggest star just left. So, but I vividly remember Damon left first, and Damon left because he wanted to chase the movies and the money and all of that stuff. So I can see that where Keenan might have gone to Fox and said, okay, I'm ready to negotiate contracts and, extensions and stuff like that. And Fox might have been like, bruh, you just lost your biggest star. So, and then, so Keenan left. Jim Carrey left after Keenan. Keenan left first. Jim Carrey stayed around another season or so, and then he left. I meant none of them was in the last season. Oh yeah, none of them was in the last season. Nobody was in that last season. I think the only one from the original cast in the last season may have been David Allen Greer or Takia Crystal Kamen. I don't even think Kelly Caulfield was still around the last season. Kim Coles was too busy eating a bucket of kale. You know what? She was eating Joshua. She never lost a meal. Now you can't never accuse her of losing a meal. Honey. Just saying. Mm. I've always felt that this startup networks in the 90s used the black community to try to establish their network and then drop us when they got some traction. Fox, yeah, because remember it was the big three: ABC, NBC, and CBS. Fox didn't come around. A lot of youngsters don't know Fox wasn't around during the 80s. I mean, I think Fox came late 80s. When Fox came, I want to say, somebody will fact check me. Fox came late 80s. I'm maybe 87 or 88, maybe even later. It might have been 89, but I know it wasn't because one of the first shows on Fox was The Simpsons. That was one of their first shows. So you just got the notification on best. But yeah, a lot of youngsters don't know Fox wasn't around back in the day with the big three: CBS, NBC, and ABC. Because I remember in Miami, the television stations changed around. ABC was always channel 10, but NBC in Miami used to be channel 7, which is now Fox. NBC used to be channel 7. CBS used to be channel 6 or channel 4. I think it was channel 6. And then when Fox came along, CBS became channel 4, NBC became channel 6, and Fox became channel 7. ABC stayed channel 10 in Miami. One of my old school Miami people will fact check me. Okay, so Nappy Child found it. She says it was 86. I remember it was somewhere around the late 80s. Yeah, so but like I said, I just don't know why now Kim Cole's like, I don't understand the purpose of her telling this story now, how it's going to benefit her or help her. But I'm not Kim Cole's. I don't know. I just would need to know what is the end game. What what does she want to do with this information? Because are you trying to make Keenan and the Wayans family look bad? Like, I don't see the point. I just don't see the point. And while we love you, I love you, Kim Coles. Yeah, I just don't see the point. Really be, I'm gonna act like you ain't even put that up. I'm just gonna not read that and move on to our next. So moving on to our next story, because I'm not gonna even read Billy B's last comment. I talked about him earlier. You missed that part, Joshua. We gave a whole rest in peace to Mac Daddy. I think his name is LaRon Davis, something like that. I know his name is Mac Daddy in porn, but I think his name is LaRon Davis or something like that. But we did give a rest in peace to him and his family. Also to Amber Cotton, who you often see in here. She also had death in her family. So we definitely gave condolences and stuff. Yeah, we talked about him at first. Right. I mean, if you telling it like 30 years out, that's like 30 years ago. Like, I don't understand how you telling what happened 30 years ago is going to help or hurt anybody. Because if you think you're going to hurt Keenan and his legacy and what he's done, you're reaching. If you think this is by any stretch of the imagination going to help you, it doesn't, because you landed on your feet. It's not like, okay, you never landed another acting gig. You actually had your biggest role stemming from you being on that first season. Um, Now, one could say, what have you done after living single? But I mean, you can ask that about all of the stars of Living Single except for Dana, Queen Latifah. I mean, none of them really have done anything since Living Single, which is unfortunate. Now, that's a expose I would love to read. What happened to all of the stars of Living Single? Because let's be clear, with the exception, even Erica Alexander, people like to point to her. I don't. To me, it was Living Single, and everything else was downhill from there. Queen Latifah is the only one that since that show has still been on the rise. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, our next story is a story in another week. This clearly is going to become a silly Saturday segment. So let's start it off now. Wait, if she is writing her autobiography, then maybe. But other than that, why do we need to know this? Right? I never. It's never too late to tell your truth. I guess tell your truth to your friends and stuff. We don't need to hear all that. She may have been reliving her past. It didn't have to be. She was trying to hurt the Wayans family. But even if somebody's interviewing you and you are reliving your past, I don't know why that even had to be included. Somebody could have asked her about her stint in Living Color. Hey, I had a great time on In Living Color. You know, it was a great stepping stone for me. Even if they asked her the question, well, why did you leave? Well, you know, things happen. I don't really want to go into it, you know, because that was 30 years ago and I'm beyond that. But I definitely like to focus on, you know, things that I've done since then and leave it at that. Well, a lot of people have moved into other roles. Kim Fields, Erica Alexander have moved into directing and producing. Okay. And really it may be that that's what they wanted to do. But even in the directing and producing thing, I don't know that before you telling me that, I'm not in, it's my ignorance with a lot of the movie and television industry. But I don't even know that I knew that they were doing a lot of directing and acting since then. I'm not saying that I may not have heard that they had produced something or directed something, because I know a couple episodes of some shows that I know Erica Alexander had directed or whatnot, but I don't know that even their directing and producing career doesn't equate to their acting career at all. It still doesn't level up to what they did when they were on Living Single in people's estimation. But, and like I said, Erica Alexander has been on many other shows since then, but her pinnacle at this point was that. Now, I'm not saying that she can't have another budding career in her life now, that she can't get more roles that may usurp that, and she may be more known for, or she may become a director and producer, and that part of her career may still be up and coming. But I'm just saying, since then, we're still kind of waiting for something to be bigger. I don't think it's ignorance. I think a lot of times when we don't see people on the mainstream, we think that they're not working, but they are doing a lot. No, I'm not negating the fact that they're not working. I'm not saying they're not working. I'm not saying that they're not doing a lot. And I am aware of, you know, there have been times where I've seen Erica Alexander's name in the credits and things like that. But and this is another conversation. I wonder why more opportunities to do, or it's not more heralded. You know, you have what's the guy's name? Ginger guy, Howard, who is Opie and on Happy Days. Ron Howard. Ron Howard made the transition to behind the camera and is more heralded for being behind the camera than he is for being in front of the camera. And so I wonder why, you know, certain women, be they black women or white women, but definitely even black men for that reason, who may have been actors or actresses. And when they go behind the camera, as opposed to in front of the camera, why they can't be just as heralded and get as many big opportunities as some of their white counterparts. But I'm just talking now. But what I'm saying to you all is, I don't want y'all to think that I'm thinking any less of these people. What I'm saying to you is, from that show, everyone's, let's be clear, everyone outside of Queen Latifah is still working. Queen Latifah, all of them are still working. But if you look at what some people would take a snapshot of their professional career, that would be at the high point. And there might be other points almost, in the area, but that, for all of everybody else besides them, with the exception of maybe Kim Fields, because Kim Fields had many other roles before that. But I don't know. I don't really want to delve down into the minutia of, defending people's professional careers, because that's not what I'm here for. If you want to know, Ty is in the line waiting to vote in the great state of New York, peeing on people's cars and things like that, accosting handicapped people for skipping the line. Yeah, Ty got mad with handicapped people because they let the handicapped people go in the front of the line. He got mad about that. See how horrible he is, but that's y'all friend. That's y'all boy. That's y'all boy. Oh, you home now? Oh, you home now? Oh, I hope that don't mean you telling me you home now because you looking for me to tell me that because you want a link. Excuse me? I don't know that the people want to see you. I do not know that any of the people want to see you. Hold on. Anyway, um, I was moving on to my next topic before people and their foolala. Oh, so now everybody's team tie, because L Teddy 27. The architect of said channel where y'all want him to come on, the orchestrator of this whole shindig is not enough. I don't see y'all big and really be to bring people on. Y'all don't beg her to bring me on. And if y'all did, she would tell y'all where to go and how to get there. She don't care how much y'all beg her. She never bringing people on if she don't want to bring them on. Y'all want me to bring people on. See what I'm saying? The double standard. The double standard. And she the main one over there egging people to bring, you know what? The double standard. Such a double standard. Hey, Button Jessica. I am better than I was. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm definitely better than I was. Chugging my BioLight. Shots out. We had a whole class on BioLight earlier. Chugging my BioLight. Anyway. Thank you, L Love. Thank you. Somebody loves me. So I was worried about myself earlier. And I was talking to one of the bays this morning. Notice I said one of the bays because there are several. Really, we could tell you, I got about a collection of about 8 bays right now. Okay. But I have a collection of about 8 bays right now. Really, we could tell you, one of them called me this morning. Okay. So he was like, "Are you going live?" And I was like, I don't know if my body's up to it. I said, I think I owe it to my people to come on screen because he was like, well, you can, be off screen and lay in bed. And I was like, that my people expect me not to be like some of this trash that they see on the YouTube streets that be on their own damn channel behind a fucking avatar. Those people are trash. I said it. And you need to go call them out. Trash. I'm just saying. Now, y'all can call me. It's one thing if I go on someone's channel and maybe they're having a panel and everybody in the panel is on avatar. Okay, I'm going to be behind the avatar because I don't want to be the only. I don't want to, disturb the group. Everybody else behind the avatar, so I'll be behind the avatar too. But when you on your own channel and it's just you, the whole purpose of YouTube is to see something. This isn't radio. This is YouTube. I need to see your facial expressions. I need to see the shade wrapped all over your face, your body language. Shade is not just spoken word. Shade is the body language. A good read and a good drag is in everything that is presented. And if you thought that you were not pretty enough, or you didn't think you were handsome enough, or you didn't think you had enough to bring yourself on camera for your people, then why the fuck are you on YouTube, you stupid ass dick fuck? I'm sorry, I had a whole moment, y'all. It's not that people don't know what I look like, but let's be clear. This is not radio. If you want people to just hear you, but we have whole podcasts. They have a whole podcast system for that. So you can make money off podcasts. Send the people to your podcast. Have a good drag session. You can bring as many people on the podcast as you want. And I'm not saying that you can't have times where you're not on screen. That happens. But if I look at, you look like 65 years old, like somebody's not uncle, but great uncle. Can I tell you that, sir?
You would be so happy to have a great uncle to look like this. Child.
All my great uncles, well, no, except for one. Is dead.
Hey, everyone. All the peoples in the world.
But let me finish my rant while you get yourself together. If you go on somebody's channel, God, and 80% of their content is behind an avatar, then perhaps that person needs to get them a podcast.
George Jefferson. How you get George Jefferson from this? Child.
They were trying to be nice.
Did you tell the people how you got me sick via a phone call?
Ty says that whatever I had got him sick through the airways.
He called me talking about I don't feel good. And the very next
first of all, you lying because I did not cough because nothing that I had going on involved me coughing. Rather, I would tell you me coughing would have ended
I don't feel
very horribly for myself.
Yeah,
I didn't even see Terrence slip in. Terrence, you slid in. I thought that wasn't your ministry, Terrence. I thought topic wasn't your ministry. You over here sliding off in. Somebody.
Tia Bottom.
City.org.
Hold on, Tia Bottom. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. T be putting them footprints on ceiling, baby. He make whole pathways on the ceiling, honey.
Hey, he got cakes.
He does the Oregon Trail on the ceiling, honey. Child, let me tell you, honey. Anyway, what was I about to say? So our next story. This is the segment that I have seemed to have every Saturday now. No, I did not have a cold. God, no, I wish it was a cold.
It sounds very PB-ish.
We end up doing a segment called Nobody Asked for This. And in our Nobody Asked for This segment this
Nobody
week,
asked for this.
oh dear God, nobody asked for
Nobody asked for this. I wanna let you go.
You done?
Give me one more second, huh?
I'm trying to run a show here. I've already been on for an hour, and I don't even think I've covered half my topics. You done?
And you blame it. Thank you, Billy.
So, oh yeah, I made a new thumbnail for Run Your Mouth. Should I show the people the new Run Your Mouth thumbnail? Huh?
Is it you dislocating that jaw?
No. You
Oh.
should thank me because I shaved several years off your life. You rat bastard.
Ooh, let me
I
see.
shaved several years off of your good life. Dear God. So
Yes.
this is the new Run Your Mouth.
Ooh, I'm like Trey. Yeah,
Look like is the operative word there.
that's Trey right there. That's Trey realness.
Trey, realness, you say? I don't know the contrast on my phone.
I ain't walked thug realness for 3 months for nothing.
But anyway, that's the new Run Your Mouth thumbnail. So when you see it, y'all know me, I'm good for a good thumbnail. Produced by yours truly. If you need a thumbnail, come see me. I will, for a nominal fee, I'll help you out with a good thumbnail. Anyway.
Jessica. Young Rich, E Love, Little Baby, T, Monk Mung. Was Ebby in here? Really?
She was here before you came.
Josh, the crew is.
So can I get to my next story? My next story in news that we did not ask for and things that we did not ask for. Lisa Ray has decided that she's going to create an OnlyFans.
I want to know, what is she doing on that OnlyFans? Is she playing in that CUDA?
I don't want to know what she's doing on her OnlyFans when she creates it. I don't want to know. Jesus.
Somebody was just saying today that OnlyFans is the new scam. Remember how back in the days the kids would, do the credit card scams and check bad.
Now, some people are scamming people out with the OnlyFans. Some people are giving you quality content. Tiger's giving content. Every day on my Twitter timeline, I see new content from Tiger.
But once you've seen one dick, you've seen them all, and you got all of fucking X2, Pornhub, XXNX.
I'm not saying that I'm paying for it, but I just told you I go on Twitter and see new content. But the people who are, they getting, what they paid for. Now, by no stretch of the imagination should an OnlyFans with Lisa Ray and her gray pubic hair, her coochie lips that have been influenced by gravity and years of use, her female part should be anywhere on Al Gore's good fucking internet. Okay?
Somebody want to see it, I guess.
Hey, maybe Jonathan. Jonathan is our resident aficionado on all things straight black men. Jonathan, do you want, and that's his age range. Jonathan, do you want any parts of Lisa Ray OnlyFans? Please let me know. I'm not here for it. Nobody asked for this.
You tug the wood.
I'm just, oh dear God. What's good, Jonathan? See, Jonathan, you came in doing the right part. Now, this is a part that you might appreciate, Jonathan. We are talking. Jonathan say, "Hell yeah, I guess y'all can have it."
Why?
I guess there's a market for Lisa Ray and her gray pubic hair.
He probably
Her
died from
coochie lips that have been influenced by gravity, the test of time, and being, pummeled decades at a time.
lips is just.
There's a market for it. Maybe she's selling grits and cobwebs. She's gonna teach people how to cook.
This her right here.
Nobody asked for.
Her elongated clit.
It's just a mess. My thing about it is Lisa Ray. I think Lisa Ray at this point is trolling. Like Lisa Ray is completely trolling.
Don't you have to troll somebody?
She's trolling the general public. She was trolling the general public with that whole thing with her sister. So functified cooch over there.
The brand.
So functified strap on over there.
To the R to the A to the T.
Functified brat over there.
This is a side
She
note.
was trolling us with that whole thing because her level of relevancy across the fruited plains is none. She has no relevancy anywhere in America. So she inserted her own relevancy with this whole thing with the brat. Because let's be clear, if you were that great of a sister, you just would not be putting your sister out there like that in the public sphere like that. And I still, it's just that whole thing just didn't sit well with me. But that's because she's always been a horrible person, horrible inside. And that's been documented by several people who have worked with her, which is why she never had a big acting career. I mean, she couldn't really act to begin with, but that's why you never saw her in too many roles after that. Anyway.
She did deliver that old legendary line. That's the only thing I know about her. Don't make the money.
I don't even remember what this legendary line is.
Don't let the money make you. Make the money. Make the money. Don't let the money make you. Something like that.
That shit is not legendary.
Something you said threw me somewhere else. The verses. Did you see and are you a fan of Busta Rhymes?
Oh, wait a minute. How you would just go hijack this topic?
What the hell immediately? What the hell am I here for? Just to look cute? All right. I got you. Let me give what is given.
Sir, can we get through one topic? I'm not saying that we cannot discuss that. But we should be able to navigate seamlessly between. We do not want to see these D cups over here. Okay, please button that up. Button Jessica, can you help give him some more buttons for his shirt, please, Button Jessica? Because I need him to button that up. Dear God.
Let's see this old man cleavage.
Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. That man cleavage is traveling south just like Lisa Ray. Okay. Oh, sure. Well, your coochie lips look like they're puckering.
Why the guy who took they give you the ballot and they give you the envelope to put the ballot in, and he was going to take my envelope and he was like, "Oh, I like your nails." I was like, it just totally took me away from
which nails. You don't have them painted. I don't see no paint.
It's subtle. It's very subtle. It's a little strip right there. You can't see because it's light, but it's a little strip right there.
Oh, that's real. Oh, that's real.
On tips. I need to get them done.
Now, in my neck of the woods, we had to correct my little sister, right? She got beaten sometimes. Because if somebody did something that was just way too feminine, girl or guy, it didn't matter if it was girl or guy. She was like, "That's fagolitate," and I used to be like, "No." She used to get popped so much. So when you show me that, I could see my little sister as a little girl saying, That's Fagalatate.
And I'd have looked at you like,
I'm like, hey, Miss BD, what's good, boo?
I'd have looked at you and be like, she don't know me like that, huh? You better get her. You better get her. Well, I like the whole family up.
Child. They would have been ready. Them people in my family, they likes to fight. Those are likes to fight people. Anyway, uh, listen, I'll let you take a whiff at trying to spell that Shawada, because I ain't gonna even try. That's a whole lot of syllables. Cause she was little and she was trying to sound real educated. Just throw a lot of syllables in there. Dear God.
See if Urban Dictionary got that in there.
It's not. It's not.
You should get it submitted.
So, but yeah, nobody is asking for Lisa Ray. I really think that she's trying so hard to be relevant.
I was going to ask, how popular is that show that she's doing with Claudia, and all of them?
I heard that the show is doing pretty good. I don't know. I don't watch it. I'm sure somebody does. I'm sure there's a market. But her whole Lisa Ray's voice alone bothers me. Like, I just hate her voice alone. She gives me a every man needs a woman type of tea. You know what I'm saying? She got that deep voice that every man needs a woman.
Is it Deputy Dog that had those big, like, droopy cheekbones? What dog?
She give me got no call to look back. I'm looking for me a better day type of tea. You know what I'm saying? A deep female voice.
No, she gives me.
She don't give you a deep voice type of tea.
She gives me, Luke, I am your mother. I'm even gonna put her in the musical genre.
Okay.
Luke, I am your mother. It's a
silly
dog tease.
She do look like that, Joshua. Joshua say she look like she had her cooch 8-6 Players Club. You mean old boy that was the prime minister of Turks and Caicos wasn't eating the cooch? Him and all his friends over there wasn't beating that box in.
You think he was dishing her out like that?
Probably.
You are so evil. I can't. I got Bible
what
study.
JD Jermaine Dupree?
I got Bible study.
Sorry, Kidman. Hey, sorry, Kidman.
I got my good old Bible right here.
But since you mentioned, as we're transitioning, or you're transitioning, I should say, since we mentioned your boy Busta, did you see his dramatic weight loss?
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good.
Busta Rhymes never looked good to me. He was just always tolerable in the face.
Yeah, facially, he's not.
Like when he was skinny, he was tolerable. Where you might have could have said, okay, I'll try to look beyond the oogly moogly of his face. Hey, sugar honey iced tea. But child, when he got to that 9 months pregnant, let me see if I can find this. Did I send it to you? Because I know I saw it this morning.
I've seen it
this morning. Let me find it.
I told you, I don't think I told you, but one day I was coming from having a little rendezvous, and as I was getting out of the elevator, he was walking in, and I was like, I called my friend.
Speaking of celebrity signing, look, go ahead, finish.
I called my friend, was like, I just saw Busta Rhymes get in that elevator. He was like, yeah, he lived upstairs in a penthouse. I was like, oh, you got celebs up in the building. You could hit this more often.
You know who I saw earlier this week in the Publix? Really be don't you say nothing. I saw Chaotic from Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Oh, he was kind of cute. He was the one with the teeth, right? That had just came home from jail. Oh no, wait.
No, you thinking about Briscoe.
Yeah. Chaotic had them dreads or something, right?
Yeah, and he had them dreads. He showed it with the little teeth.
Cool from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like a Miami, and how you say it? Miamian.
It's definitely Miamian. Um,
But just to close out on Busta, I always loved his talent. Busta is so talented. He gives you more than great lyrics. He gives you great visuals, and I've always been a fan, especially him and Flipmo
Let me
Squad.
give the people this visual since you're talking about great visuals, because this is not a great visual that he's giving. There's your great visual. That's like 6 months pregnant.
No, that's past due. That's
That's a
past,
6 months pregnancy.
that's past due. Ugh. You see the abs on top of the fat from when he used to be slim?
Oh,
Ugh.
because let's be clear, it's still hanging over that thing, which leads me to believe. I wonder what kind of Photoshop this is. No, Florida Atlantic is not a HBCU. FAU is not a HBCU. FAMU is an HBCU, but Florida Atlantic FAU is not a FAU, which has the OG Omicron Gamma chapter of our fraternity, that started the whole. Now FAU is famous. I'm sorry to segue, but Jonathan asked a question. FAU is famous because they started the Wipe Me Down stroll that generally all the bros do now. That took over for Candy. That started
Which,
with their chapter, the OG chapter,
what's
Omicron Gamma chapter in Florida Atlantic. They started that stroll because Wipe Me Down kind of took over as the what most of the brothers stroll to, as opposed to
what
Candy back when I was in school and you was probably in school. So anyway, but it's not a HBCU. No.
Wipe Me Down is a song?
What?
Wipe Me Down is a song?
Yeah, Wipe Me Down is a song. You don't wait a minute. Everybody knows Wipe Me Down. You gotta know
I'm
Wipe Me
not into
Down.
rap, but
But you done heard Wipe
I'm
Me
into
Down. I ain't asking you for all
gospel
that
and
either.
Broadway.
Uh, what I was doing, Terrence, if you must know, I left it a little up a little longer to allow the members of the House of Debauchery to see if they can spot any contours in the red shorts, which quiet as it's kept is taking the place of gray sweatpants, red basketball shorts. But that's a whole nother story. Whether they can see what they need to see in these red shorts. I'm giving you another opportunity to look.
Give me some good old
I heard
grays.
that, Joshua. I've heard opposite. I've heard it's real regular, Joshua.
Oh, excuse
Like "Wipe Me Down" is a whole anthem. Can I tell you a whole anthem? Do I? I was missed with. I was pledged by both FAMU and Florida State Alpha Phi Omega. I am an Alpha Phi Omega, and I was pledged by people at both FAMU and Florida State chapter.
me. Wipe Me Down by Little Boosie. Boosie.
Mm-hmm. You talking about Capital? I'm here for years. Hey, I'm 100 for 4 years, and my section is all up in Alpha Phi Omega. That's another story for another day. Best wit. But yes, child. Sometimes you can't you can't buy into what some of these people say. Because here, Garcelle Beauvais talked about Jamie Foxx having a third leg, and we all know he don't have no third leg. Dear God. All right, I'm taking it down. If you ain't seen it already. But that's what Ty was referring to earlier, since he wanted to bring up
I was referring. I was not referring to that. I was referring to him and
Ti.
his family. Not his family. Yeah.
I mean,
No. He let T.I. have it.
well, yeah. Introduce this story to us. Tell us what he said. Let me let you do some of the heavy lifting. She didn't say SG Rho. She said she was Gamma Sig. She's a Gamma Sigma Sigma, and those are the sisters of Alpha Phi Omega of A Phi Q. Anyway, Ty, it's your show, sir. Go ahead and you do what I do. That's your story. Go ahead, you got it. See if I can't make you big. Don't try to act like you frozen, because we know you're not. Okay, it's not working, sir. It's not gonna work. There you go. Now you're big.
Was
Go.
working. I guess in some way, everybody. I'm sure everybody know all these people are with it. All these people are with the times. They got their finger on the pulse. But I guess someone must have mentioned him and T.I. going head to head in a versus battle.
Well, why did I make you big? God, why did I make you big? Lord.
I'm already big, boo. You can switch it back. Okay. But yeah, so he and I guess T.I. came out with this whole thing about, why he don't want to or don't have to battle with somebody who's from another generation or something like that. I didn't even see T.I.'s thing. I just saw Busta responding. And he was like, King, let me tell you something, King. Tip, King of the South. He's basically saying anybody could get it, young, old, any generation. If you got the skills, you got the skills. Point blank. Period.
I kind of agree with T.I. because I think versus battles work best when you got people who are around the same time. You know what I'm saying? I liked Erykah Badu and Jill because they were around the same time. I like Brandy Monica because they were around the same time. I like even the original verses, which was Swiss Beats and Timbaland, because they were around the same time. So when you truly are comparing, you can do a good comparison because they were working with the same set of rules or they had the same type focus. It would be like trying to compare TLC to Destiny's Child, which wouldn't be a fair comparison because they were in different times. They had different styles of R&B. One could argue, who the hell was Destiny Child really competing with when there was really not really that many good female groups? Whereas TLC had a hell of a lot of female groups. I mean, I kind of understand where T.I. is going with that. I just,
But I understand Busta.
I do think he's scared. I do think he's scared of Busta Rhymes and what Busta Rhymes could do in this versus battle. Now, I ain't gonna lie about that.
I'm sort of team Busta because I'm like, if you have the lyrical skills, unless all your rap is talking about 1984 and 1985 and referencing everything to a specific time frame, then yeah, you pigeonhole to that time. But when you have great lyrics and content that reaches all aspects of life, then why not put that out there, lyric to lyric?
Why not have a versus battle with rappers who have larger penis sizes? Because if I'm just being clear, is this the battle of the small penises? Is that what we're doing?
Is this what we're doing?
And I see youngrichskitty.org put Ice-T out there. His meat has been across the fruited plains. And we know he working with he's in the 80.
I don't think Ice-T have that much content.
He don't.
He doesn't have that much content to
well, I won't. No, I'll take that back. I'm not going to say he doesn't. It's just a lot of his content people aren't aware of. He did have a lot of content back in the day. Just a lot of people just weren't aware. A
We want
lot
to
of
hit
people
the hit.
nowadays aren't
We
aware.
want to hear the
Now, if
hits to
you
see
ask
what
Really
people
B,
are.
who was already teaching when Ice-T first came out, she could probably name you a whole lot of Ice-T songs.
You're not gonna do Really be like this. You're not. Really? Really? Don't even get off your porch for him, really. I got this. What you
YoungRichSkinny.org. That was years ago. That was back in the days when you know, this
and
was at least 10 years ago with YoungRichSkinny.org when celeb peens were first starting to make their ways across the fruited plains.
from what I remember, it wasn't all that at all.
It was very small. It was very small.
Right.
So
Really don't even need to get off her porch. Sit right there on your porch, really.
I mean, Ice-T ain't that far from 75, so let's be clear. I think Ice Cube should be almost 60.
Who?
Not Ice Cube, Ice-T. No, I'm the ISIS. But Ice-T should be
He definitely
almost 60.
mid-50s. I'm giving mid-50s, 55-ish.
So, them light brights, they don't age as well.
There you go. You're just alienating half of your followers now.
Listen, I'm just being honest.
I'm like right and not age. I'm teaching very well.
Where?
Yeah, he is closer to 60.
You're light bright where?
Look at this. This is light skin.
Oh, the Googles say he in his 60s. See, told y'all he was closer to 75. 1958. Oh, he's 62.
I'm glad you did the math, child. I wasn't about to.
You know what? Hey, YBS Mary. Hey, love. How about them Ravens? That's your team.
The Bears.
You say he's white. You know what? I'm not doing this with you, Joshua. Nope, not in this last and able day. So, Ty.
Oh, excuse me.
Ty, my good friend.
Going back to one of the last things when your girl said she was black.
Who?
What's your girl? Jenny from the block.
No, we're not doing that.
I was looking at somebody comments and they was talking about the whole slave trade and who dipped into what pots and all of this type of stuff. So they were saying basically, technically, she do have some black in her. Oh,
she's not one of them. She's not. So we don't even need to bring her up. She won't be mentioned over here. We're not doing that.
You mentioned already. You don't want to bring her up.
Right. So right before we canceled her.
Oh, Jenny who? I don't know her.
Exactly. We don't know her.
Y'all not going to do Jenny like that.
She did herself.
Jenny is from these streets. She put in work. Niggas on the block. She could get you touched.
Anyway, do you want to tackle this story that is run amok on the Twitter streets all week that we've been laughing at all week? Or do you want to save that for members only?
No, go ahead. I'm going to be around.
Terrence, have you been following this story that we're going to talk about? The big fight that happened last Tuesday, and now that story has grown legs. There's been fights since then. There's been 8,000 Twitter videos since then. Like, it's a whole mess. And I know most of my subscribers are like, who are these people you're talking about? if y'all remember a couple months ago, we talked about the breakup between Rico Pruitt and Cash Dinero, right? So there's been a whole just it's a bunch of drama. The drama that has gone on this week on Twitter is better than reality show drama. Let's be clear, okay?
It is. Even though I'm not getting all the tea, it's still because Cash is hilarious.
He is, listen, and he don't be caring.
He is
Wait,
hilarious.
okay, so we gonna break it down. Terrence, let me know if you want to come on. So it's so funny. So where am I? What am I doing? Oh, send the email. Wait,
Regular detergent is not working. Cause I got on some
Google. I got an email from YouTube saying they sending me a refund. I'll take it. I don't know what y'all refunded me, but I certainly will take it.
I got on some gray sweats that got some foundation on it now.
Anyway, so let's start from the beginning. This past Tuesday, I'm trying to see if I can piece all of this together because it's so much in the right order. Like me and Ty on one day, I think what was that Thursday when I was homesick from work, we was going back and forth with like a million things
You call me
on.
the fucking plague.
You was in the bed too, just so you know. T, check your email. But okay, so let me see if I can bring up hold on. The videos. Where am I? All right.
So Rick, you the one who instigated all of this?
Wait, who instigated all of what? Wait.
Young Rich, he said his video kicked it off.
Child, you talk about when he got dragged the second time? Because I saw what he was saying that they was on Tina and all that stuff after the first fight. See, what you talk about is the second fight where he got drugged. He literally got drugged. Well, I'm going to show y'all the video where the boy was like, because remember it sounded like an address. The boy was saying, where you stay, send me your address. Well, I'm going to show it's a whole, it's just fuckery. But it's so much better than reality TV. Okay. So let me set this up for y'all. Okay. So
That's what I'm thinking. You next, huh? Molly, you in danger, girl.
So earlier this week on Tuesday, okay, there was a fight after the club. They have this club in Atlanta where the people go to on Tuesday nights. Apparently,
a Tuesday?
That was Tuesday, bitch. Or was it Monday? It was either I think it was Monday night. It was Monday night because Tuesday was the 20th, right? And Tuesday is when all of this stuff came out from the night before. Okay. So Monday night. So let me show y'all the original fight. Okay, here's the fight. See if we can't play this. Hold on. I ain't say play yet. God. Did yours come up yet? Oh, there you go. Is you ready?
Is you ready? Yes, I'm ready.
So Cause it's a lot, y'all. Y'all bear with me, y'all, because I'm gonna try and set this up for y'all, so y'all can see all of this level brand of fuck shit and fuckery. Okay, hold on, pause. I'm not ready yet. God. All right. So let's share screen. Chat right, young, rich, skinny, because we is not trying to I can post Ty's Cash App on the thing at the bottom. There you go.
Oh my God, thank you.
I know that they be asking for you all the time, Ty, and you know what? Just screw
Y'all gonna make me cry.
orchestrator.
Y'all gonna make me cry. Thank you, L Teddy.
All right. So
Yes, that head is giving me life.
Thank you.
I'll be all on it, but put your head down.
And that's uh, all right now. Don't threaten me with no good time.
all right. So here's the fight. Here is the fight, y'all. From how it all started. So okay, let me set this up. Rico Pruitt, Fame, and this guy named Official Tay Atlanta. What Tay? We gonna call him Tay. They are porn skanks. Okay. Sometimes people say that the three of them are in this polyamorous type relationship deal. They claim they just friends, but they always fucking each other on OnlyFans. Okay, but they friends. Now,
Yeah.
if you remember some months ago, Rico Pruitt was dating Cash Gennaro. Cash Gennaro is best friends with this guy named JD. Okay, I hope you take notes. JD is the guy who you see right here in this black and white shirt. JD is also a porn skank along with Cash Gennaro, and all of these people are porn skanks. Okay, so JD apparently, allegedly, now we ain't got a conclusive story. Apparently, somebody threw a drink on JD in the club and so forth, and they Rico them threw a drink on JD, and there was some back and forth or whatever. And outside, JD had some things to say. Rico, who always trying to pop off at the mouth, and you could tell Rico is one of them girls who popping off at the mouth all the time and really can't fight like that, and was comfortable fighting probably because he was with his group of friends. But JD got the first good lick in, and then that was it for him. So here we go. Here's the fight now. Remember, JD is this one in the black and white that you see. See, that's Tay they holding back. That's Rico in the orange. See how he hit Rico first? That's Rico in the orange pants. Who is this with their booty out? Who is this with their booty out? Like, you got on a whole ass jock strap. Now I don't know who this is getting beat down. Rico over there fighting the guy with his booty out. That's Rico. Now that's Tay half naked in his drawers. Somebody got a taser.
First of all, why is he naked? Second of all, where's everybody mask? Third of all, That don't look like social distancing. Fourth of all, that's why I don't chill with the girls. Because it seems like every time you get a group of girls together and y'all go out to the club, it's always some Bitlam that erupts by the end of it. And I ain't got no time, especially if I got on the jock.
If we wanted to, we could have an hour-long breakdown of this one video by itself. Why is dude over here whole ass jock straps with your ass out here fighting? Bitch, pull up your pants. How did dude end up in just his underwear? That was Tay, by the way. End up in his underwear out here fighting.
Yeah, like
at the end of the video, his voice.
I saw a video where he was on the floor and somebody was pulling him off of him.
I think I saw that one too. But why also did his voice climb like 12 octaves at the end? Did you hear that? Where he was like, I was like, girl.
I mean, ain't none of y'all got on no mask. I'm more than sure COVID was running rampant.
These girls do not care. These girls are not here for none of your social distancing. They have COVID cons at least 3 times a week, okay? The girl pulled out the taser, and you heard them say, you got to put the taser in the car. Child.
Bitch, I ain't putting no taser in no motherfucking car if I'm getting jumped out here. You better be glad all I pulled out was a taser, because I could have pulled out my good double barrel and blew holes in everybody's back. So which one would you?
I will say,
I think the person who pulled out the taser wasn't even in the fight.
Wasn't even in the fight.
He came from the car somewhere, clapping it while he was running towards the fight.
Now, I will say, JD got the first good hit in. JD was like, Rico, you got all this talking going on, and I'm not here for the talking. And said, fuck, and got the first. Now, after that, I don't know what to tell you. So, wait, no, don't speak too soon, Joshua, because we ain't done yet. It's a whole lot more. That's just the first video. That is only the first video. Now, let me tell you how this went again. You got the 3 on one side. You got Rico, Fame. Fame, you don't see him a lot. He's in there, but he got dreads. He got dreads and he dark skinned. And you got Tay. Okay.
Wasn't Fame the one that was with Knockout?
That was at Sherrod's birthday. I didn't know that was Sherrod's birthday party. Interesting.
Oh, that was?
I didn't know. You talking about Sherrod from G Status? Interesting.
G Status, I'm more just sure. Is it Fame the one that was with Knockout?
Yeah.
Fame is the one that was with Knockout. Yes. Now, if you want to see, let me show you a picture of the 3 of them together so you can get a good close-up of what these people look like. Hold on. Because I'm here for y'all. We'll break this down. All right.
I like Fame. Thank you.
I think he's cute, but of the 2 between him and Knockout.
I would choose Knockout. I would choose Knockout every day of the week.
I would too.
But before I knew who Knockout was, I seen him at a club in Brooklyn. And I was looking at him from a distance. I was on the side with my homeboy, and he walked by. As soon as he seen me, he was like, yeah, I'm sexy. Yeah, I'm sexy. I mean, he was fucked up. He was fucked up. But he was just like, yeah, I'm sexy. I see you looking. And I was like, go ahead, girl.
Like, okay. I mean, he is verse. So, I mean, you know, if you wanted to bend it low, he would have did it.
He is sexy.
All right. So here is a picture of the 3 girls in question that I am speaking of. I had to make sure it was a safe for YouTube picture. There we go. This is Tay, the one who ended up with just his panties. This is Rico right here. And this is Fame in the middle. Okay. So Tay got on the green shoes. Fame is in the middle with the dreads, and Rico got on the green shoes, excuse me, over here with his tongue out. Tay is over here sitting down on the swings, and Fame is in the middle. Now, people have said that they probably have some type of polyamorous relationship going on or whatever. I don't know. They just say they friends, but they're all porn skanks. Yes. Yeah, they all
Josh.
they all the porn skanks.
That's the part that I'm just like, oh.
I'm tired of seeing Tay's ass bust wide open all over YouTube. And
No,
don't think
Tay
I
don't
ever
get bust open.
I don't think I
nah,
ever
he
seen
don't.
any.
I'm just saying.
Rico
I'm just
is the one that be getting bust down and bust open. I don't think I've seen one with Tay getting. Not that he doesn't, but I don't think I've seen one with him getting
no, I
bust open.
seen one of him getting his ass ate, but I ain't never seen him, get it done in.
All right, so keep in mind that happened Monday night. So when Tuesday came, it hit Monday night. So Taj, whatever his name is, he tried to apologize on
Did you
Tuesday,
just fart?
backpedaling pussy pop. Okay,
Did you just fart?
no,
It looked like you lifted up so you could fart.
you would have heard that.
Oh no.
All right. So here is what. No, Rico and Cash been broke up. That was about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
They been broke up.
Well,
So the Tay guy, here's what he wrote on Tuesday. He wrote, "I don't fight. I got way more class than that. I left that in 2016. I got other shit I'm working on. That's not good for my image. For my image too. Sorry for my behavior. It won't happen again. They just won't leave us alone. But it's our fault for entertaining it." Somebody put under there, how's that not good for your image when you do porn? You know the kids be real shady, Hardy.
No, but I mean, because I was sitting here like, okay, girl. I'm still confused as how he was
but
the
then
one
see
out
the
there.
comment right here. He says he also said how classy he is right above a video of him fucking raw in an outdoor park. See the girls.
I still want to know how he ended up naked. Can we get to that part? I mean, was his adrenaline pumping and he got too hot? So he said, "Girl, fuck these clothes." So they ain't got nothing to do. Let me do what I gotta do. I mean,
he was on the floor getting his ass whooped, and I guess one of the things and one of the only things they could grab was his pants. So they was pulling it off of him while he was on the floor.
I'm trying to see if I can find that one. Ty. So
No.
Hold on.
Cause see, I ain't never seen nobody get beat out their clothes before. Now I heard it, but I ain't never seen nobody get beat off out their clothes. Child, you walk around here in your G rolls, and I heard of it. I heard of it happening. I just ain't never seen it.
All right. So then JD had a response on what was this? Tuesday afternoon. After because that post from Tay was Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, JD, who was the one who I showed y'all who hit the first blow to Rico. After that whole windmill infest that they had down there Monday night, JD had more words. So here's what JD had to say in his tweets. This shit was too hilarious this week, okay? Way too hilarious. All right. So JD said, quote, "I guess I was the wrong nigga on the wrong night." And then somebody under there put, "Tay has to be on a different drunk last night. I've been fighting with this nigga since he was a junior in high school. That nigga will box any nigga out sober. and I put money on that. So what they're alluding to is probably JD got the upper hand with him. I don't know, on Monday night. So then JD says people want to play victim and call you the aggressive one. When y'all came over to where I was sitting, then stepped on my J's and threw a drink in my face. And let me remind everyone, I walked away from all that fuck shit. So at the end of the day, I reacted. And then he said, I'm so sick of sissies on coke. No. And he posted it, and everybody remembered this foolery from back in the day. Remember that video from back in the day where the lady had horrible things to say about gay people?
I don't know. That looked like it was before my time. I guess you're talking about.
No, this just came out a couple years ago. People
Yeah,
started.
no, it's from his time. It's from
Hold
his
on,
time.
I'm gonna play it for you.
Tied and matronly.
Hold on.
You know.
That was it. That's the video. Let me show it. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, who is she?
She's a pastor. I forgot, but it can't. This wasn't that long ago. This was not long ago. That's why he played that. I think that was at one of y'all conventions.
Who is y'all?
You, because I don't go to church.
But anyway, he posted that. Was there anything under that?
I don't know her. She ain't no Baptist that I go to. I don't know.
So then Tay did this. Hold on, why I can't hear him?
Period.
Oh, I don't think we could hear it.
You don't know.
Oh, and here's the video of how the pants came off. Here we go. Hold on, let me make it big.
I mean, is somebody getting fucked? Like, I'm because the beginning of that was like.
Wait, let me go back. Let me go back. Oh, that's JD pulling his pants off. Oh, yeah. That is JD.
Yeah, we can't see teddies.
Oh, so that's how the pants got off. Okay.
You thought I was lying?
So then somebody started to post videos of it from the beginning, but we already saw what was going on. Okay, so you had all that going on. Did y'all see the video?
No, we didn't.
I didn't show y'all the video of the pants coming off?
No.
Oh, I thought it was sharing. My bad. I made it all big and stuff. My bad. Oh, y'all should have said something. Y'all, you know what? Y'all ain't right.
He did.
What?
He did say we can't see it.
Oh, I didn't hear that. All right. So see, that's JD pulling his pants off and Fame trying to stop them. And Fame got pushed out and Fame walked away like, I ain't got this type of time. But JD, that's JD and Tay going at it. So that's how the pants came off. Shall we watch again?
I mean, Listen, I'm so sick of sissies. I'm so sick of sissies. I don't know what
You
in the world
sound like
to do. That's exactly why I said I don't deal with these girls. We deal with the homosexuals like that. I don't go to no gay clubs, no gay bars. I don't chill with them like that. Or if I do chill with them, you better believe we all classy based. We ain't got
You
time
better
for
be
that.
Bam Bam.
Yeah, I ain't with the grown and sexy. I ain't with all that bullshit. Now
Yeah,
You better be Bam Bam.
we'll turn up if we have to, but who the fuck got time for all that?
Yeah, like
It's a lot.
girl. I'm alright.
Oh no, it gets better. Hold on. Oh, it gets better. So Cash started to get into it. See, hold on. I gotta find the other ones. Hold on.
What Cash
Cash
got to do with
started to
it? He
get
taking
into
up
it,
for
right?
Rico? Was he taking up for Rico?
No.
No, his best friend is JD.
Oh,
So hold on.
I think Cash is so sexy, even though like all of them are coked out. Now, I don't know what they on.
Okay, this is where it's messy.
But Cash is sexy and funny as hell.
mm-hmm.
I just to make it easy, I'm just gonna post it from my phone.
Okay.
Hold on. Instead of trying to do something else. All right. So this is
An Obama phone.
the video that, remember the video that Ty was talking about? Okay, here's the video.
At least the messages between me and him of me asking him to fuck. And I did. But baby, that was like February, March. Honey, we're talking about October. Release some girl with your sick dick.
Now, who was that talking?
That's JD talking
Oh,
at the top. So JD was, let me play it again. He was alluded to the fact that Tay said, "Oh, you got all this smoke for me, but a couple months ago, you was talking about how you wanted me to fuck you."
Probably
And
did.
OnlyFans, and so he was like, "Well, fuck that, and you could go ahead and release it." Hold on, see.
At least the messages between me and him of me asking him to fuck. And I did. But baby, that was like February, March. Honey, we're talking about October. Release some girl with your sick dick.
Yeah, but don't do that though, because don't say he got a sick dick, but you wanted it all up in between your legs.
exactly.
I mean, when you're a porn skank, I guess that comes with the
I
territory.
mean, I'm just saying. Now,
You just told on himself.
I remember. Yeah.
I mean, none of these videos with you don't see not one condom
So
inside.
then, no, but see, this is so messy because these are two best friends on the phone with each other that just allowed it to come on Twitter, right? So when you got two best friends on the phone, y'all just shooting the shit. Like if y'all could be in on the personal conversations between me and Ty, y'all would be floored at some of the stuff we discussed. So I can imagine that. So then Cash got into the conversation because Rico is involved, and that's all he needs to hear to get started. So
Because behind closed doors, Justin did not tell you to do this. Act like I love you. Can we get back together? And I'm sorry and I'm changing. You know what I'm saying? Even let me fuck a couple times. She shitted on me a couple times, but I let her go rinse her Gucci out. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? But then in public, she want to act like, baby, I just destroyed her whole life. So I can see how she told everybody that she didn't do anything, Justin. Yeah. Because when it came down for us breaking up.
So basically, I mean, outside of the part where he talked about Rico painting him for the gods.
He ain't say pain. He said shitting on.
Child. He
Pain
said that see Rico trying to post it, trying to make him look bad because Rico in public tries to make it look like Cash De Niro, this horrible person. But apparently he said that Rico has been begging him to get back to each other and have sex and everything. It's a lot. Like every day, me and Ty used to be like, "Wait, this is just a lie. This is too much."
Somebody said, "Y'all really think fame or top?"
Oh, and then they got on fame. They ain't leave nobody out. They was there for all of it.
Painting shaming, yes.
Somebody said, y'all really think fame a top? We're sorry. You have the wrong nigga right now. Fame is doing splits on dicks. Look, if you feel that you have reached a nigga that gave top but really is pussy bottom, please hang up and try your nigga again. Goodbye. Bye, motherfucker. Bitch. Oh yeah, he was, baby. On my mama. When I tell you that they was high on.
When he
So
goes,
that happened. I want to say that was Wednesday.
yeah.
That happened on Wednesday, right? Yeah. So they started to go on this whole thing. So Tay got to the point where Tay was like, I'm not here for this. I need to, salvage my name. And
Jay, like, fuck all this gay shit. Bring back
Yeah, I feel the same way he do. It's like, and that's shit that's another thing why I just can't chill with the girls. The minute they get mad with you, they want to start slinging all your tea, all your business. They telling this bitch, that nigga around the corner. I can't get down with no shit like that. I can't. Like, look, get into a fail one, now the shit is over with. All that extra yada yada, girl.
if you ask me, this shit is written better than goddamn Real Housewives of Potomac because it's the same buffoonery.
a Monday.
It is the same level of buffoonery of all of the housewives. This shit looks like it was scripted from Bravo Andy.
I'm gonna need to see some of
It need
these
to
words.
be. I mean, y'all
This
top
shit is
slaming,
scripted from
bottom
Bravo
shaming,
Andy.
y'all top shaming, bottom shaming. All of y'all tops, bottoms versus all of y'all take more dick in your ass than a little bit. Like, I mean, all of y'all suck dick. All of y'all jump on the dick and do a full split. All of y'all do that shit. I mean, there's no read in that. I mean, it really isn't.
It is for the girls. They know it is. You saying that, but they know exactly what they're doing, and they know that a lot of the people in question, the glamour of them on whatever video that they're on is on camera. They only play one role, and so that solicits more people watching them because they might want that illusion, that fantasy. Anyway, so later on, Cash did what Cash does. Cash started making videos. Cash said Rico's. Let me see if I can still find this video where Cash said that Rico owed him $20 still. Girl, why is you even?
Oh my
Rico got mad. They fighting over $20 on it. $20. $20. Oh, the tweets have been deleted. That's why.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
I don't see anything.
Cash and Rico started getting into it, and they was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forward. Saying that Rico owed him $20, this, that, and the third. Cash say, Rico, you ain't shit, you a cokehead, this, that, and the third. They were putting tweets out. Then Cash came out with this. Hold on. Because this stuff just makes me laugh. Hold on, y'all. Like, this shit is straight out of Bravo Andy's head. Only it's the girls. They listen. If I'm scripting a reality TV show, I would bring these whores on. Because the shit is gold.
We're sorry, look, meet me. Let me tell you something, little dick ass Rico.
That's
If
too
you
much.
feel like you're reading me on Twitter, you might want to stop because you can't read in real life. You can't spell, you dumbass bitch. And it's probably because your mom didn't eat apples and oranges to develop that brain when she was pregnant with you at 13. Annie, the motherfucking orphan. Find your father, bitch, and stop trying to find it in everybody. And Rico, you have become quite the comedian, girl. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a little funnier. You know what I'm saying? I look better. And bitch, I can fight way better than you. You know what I'm saying? Calling me broke, Don't call me broke when you got two more extra roommates in one bedroom. You still sleeping on the bed that I paid for, bitch. Y'all still sitting on the shit that I bought, baby. Let me tell you something, bitch. I should have let your ass kill yourself on the living room floor, bitch, when you found out that your grandma died, bitch. And fuck her, bitch. She not even your real grandma because that ain't your real blood. Because that wasn't your daddy. Your mama was a mess, bitch, and so are you. But Annie, the motherfucking orphan. Let me tell you something, girl. That was fucked up. Your mama left you at 2 weeks old. Let me tell you something. Let me encourage you, ho. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom OnlyFans dollar. I'm gonna beat your ass. Goodbye.
And that, my friends, was what.
I didn't see the rest of that video where the rest of that song played out.
Huh?
I didn't see the rest of that video where the
When the
rest
song
of
played out with the montage of
Yes, I didn't see that part.
Child,
But
when I
that boy
tell
is
you,
But what does
below the belt.
cash have to do with it, though?
listen, huh?
What cash got to do with it?
Cash was in the whole fight. Remember, Cash is the one who allegedly threw the drink over on JD.
Cash threw the drink at Diddy.
Not Rico threw the drink on JD.
Okay.
JD is Cash's best friend. And if y'all got three people against one JD, and I'm JD's best friend, guess what I'm finna do with JD? Me and JD gon', I ain't gonna leave my dog out there for y'all to, beat on his own. That's what I'm doing.
Listen, I ain't got nothing in the beginning. I ain't got no time.
In the beginning, when he said "little mink mink," that was the part where I was done. I was like, listen here, little mink mink.
He called him orphan Annie. Listen. That is I'm gonna just be honest. That is a drag that I might pull out on somebody who pisses me off, because I know if you take me to that point, I will go some places with you. Some places less travel if I really beefing. Okay, it's all fair in a good drag. When you having a good drag, Terrence, you do not try to sit there and be all pious and holier than thou. Because we have all seen you go down some places less travel, dragging people up and down the television screen. So don't even try to act all, this is beneath.
It is so beneath me. It is so beneath me. Okay. It is still beneath me. You understand? I ain't about to sit here and be arguing with no bitches. That is beneath me.
Baby.
But he did have one with the little meat because I always felt like that shit. But
when he started seeing bet your OnlyFans dollar, that took me out. When he added that OnlyFans dollar, I said, bitch.
And he do have
y'all can say what y'all want to say about Cash. That bitch be funny as hell.
He also has a nice voice.
That bitch be funny as hell. I ain't gonna even like it.
He got a real nice voice.
Yeah, he does.
Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Okay.
Little mink mink.
So then, this all happened between Monday and today. Okay.
Well, wait, hold on. When he said mink mink, is he referring to American Horror Story? Remember that little purple thing, mink mink, when the circus?
Yeah. Because me and my bestie used to say that. Little meat meat.
I used to love meat meat. Oh man, that's so funny.
I mean, listen, hopefully all of them got the aggressions out and the shit'll just be over with from this point. JD, y'all leave them alone. Tay and all, Fame and all of y'all leave them alone. I don't want you to get beat out your pants again, girl. That is not a good look. Your dick
don't worry.
Getting beat up out the street.
Oh, don't worry.
He got more than 2 inches.
Not done. So then Rico said, "Oh, you got some stuff to say, Cash?"
Let me load.
What do you say?
Boo boo, boo boo.
Where it at? Let's compare the reads. Where it at?
They're gonna be
Hold on,
satisfied.
it's on somebody else's video, so I gotta fast forward it. Cause it's a long video. Hold on.
They ain't gonna be satisfied till somebody die.
All right. So what I'm gonna do with this one, because it is on someone else's YouTube channel, I can play the audio. I won't necessarily show the video.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Hold on.
All that extra shit.
Can y'all hear that?
Faggots are entertained by. I'm not. That's weird as fuck. It's late.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go back a little bit. Okay.
Fuck y'all want. Y'all can take it however the fuck y'all want. I'm just not confrontational like that. I don't go back and forth. I'm not here for the reads. I don't fight. All that extra shit that y'all faggots are entertained by. I'm not. That's weird as fuck. It's late to me, and I can get attention, and I entertain my fans differently than that. I don't have to belittle somebody. I don't have to say what somebody doesn't have, something that someone lacks, or
taking the
rank
high road,
up
I
their
guess.
childhood or anything like that. But I am going to speak facts. I am going to tell my truth, and I am going to do some, I'm going to throw some shade, since there was shade thrown at me. And it's sad at this point, because I have been biting my tongue. I've been holding back. I didn't even say everything that I could have said when all this shit popped off, 5-6 months ago?
You still on Wednesday, girl. You still on Wednesday.
Craig Lee Williams, since we're doing governments and shit, Craig Lee Williams, aka Cash De Niro, aka Busted Booty Hole, aka Booty Hole wider than the motherfucking Grand Canyon. You can't say my dick little when you go around here with that little ass shrimp, knowing that you shouldn't even try to stick it in nobody or even attempt to. And your dick is little and skinny, and it's just, we don't even have to do a comparison. I could take a pic of just my dick, and you do the same, and we'll see who and what is given. Like, come on now. I slept with you for 2 years. Your dick was not hitting at all. Your ass is open as fuck. Like, my dick's not big. I'm not as big as the niggas that used to fuck.
This is
wide
special
open, so
ed read, though.
Feel anything while I was fucking you, honestly. What else there is about you, you nasty mouth bitch? Your teeth rotted out. Let's get into the teeth. Let's zoom into his teeth like this. You see, my teeth are spaced out and a little yellow, but they're not rotten. They're not falling out from drugs and all this shit that y'all say that I'm doing, bitch. You put Tina in your booty hole. You put Tina, that drug that y'all say that I do, in your booty hole. You nasty bitch. What else? Oh yeah, you and JD, bitch, you're gonna keep talking shit about me, threatening me and shit. Y'all share dick. Talking about somebody got STDs. Y'all bitches are the motherfucking free clinic. The fuck? And this bitch working the health field and giving everybody up. Let me shut up.
Oh, did you bust something up? Oh,
because I'm not gonna do the health read. I'm better than that. But what I am gonna do,
the health read.
I am gonna motherfucking do is put these broke bitches in a motherfucking place where they should have been. Because I see where you're upset. I see why the frustration and all this shit comes from. Bitch, you still in the same place you was in. Literally, you still living at you still living at fucking in the fucking hood. Like, come on now. And Cash, you live with your fucking mom at the age of 32. Bitch, grow the fuck up. Y'all hoes go the fuck up. Find y'all something safe to do with your fucking life. Whether or not I stay in an apartment, I live here by my damn self. No.
Yeah, but that free clinic did me.
They have their own shit as well. Just because they stay here all the time, just because we're always together all the time, that's what you do with your friends. When you have real friends. Some of y'all bitches don't have that. Sorry. know this. And if any of my friends ever need a place to stay, they gonna have it because I'm a good friend. But ain't none of my friends in a fucked up situation. They got their own shit. They like being around me. I'm a likable person. I can't help that. Weak ass bitch, you weird ass, fat ass, floppy, bad body built bitch.
JD is kind of bad bodied.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Now what else? Oh yeah, this bitch want to say that my mama left me. My mom was 16 when she had me, and you a weak ass nigga. You a poor ass excuse for a man. You to say some shit like that when you don't even take care of your own child, bitch. Didn't you leave your kid when he was first born to go suck dick and be on porn?
All is fair.
You don't even fucking pay your child support. What the fuck up talking to me? Be real with yourself. You can't even fucking see your son because of what the fuck shit you do. You're on drugs. You're unfit as a parent. You can't even fucking see your child by your damn self because you're unfit, bitch. Quit fucking playing with me. And y'all hoes know where the fuck I stay. I don't know why the fuck y'all making all these threats, doing all this shit online. I would never. Y'all bitches look weird as fuck. I ain't finna fucking go back and forth with a bitch that I can't touch. Because any bitch can get slapped. Fuck you mean? And I ain't even about all that violent shit. But y'all bitches pop off too motherfucking much. Y'all bitches are so hard on social media. But in real life, y'all pussy. Y'all are pussy. Not JD the Global Bro. This broke bitch.
No, not
Justin
JD. I love
Blackstone,
JD Global Bro.
or whatever his name is. I don't know. JD Blackstone.
Hey,
Whatever
Danny.
fuck. Bitch, lucky I don't know his name. And you bad body built. Well, you bad body built bitch with that little ass dick, Zaddy Corvinus. Trying to post that video of me sucking your dick. I didn't want to suck your dick because it stank and you stank and you're fat and ugly and I didn't want you to fuck me. So yeah, that's why I was sucking that dick like that in that video. If y'all want to be real, he stank, he's ugly, he's fat and unattractive. So I didn't want to suck his dick. So that's why it looked like. That's why I'm sucking it like that. I'm like,
But it stank. Why the fuck you went ahead and sucked it?
Yeah, because I wouldn't have done it.
I don't need like when
this nasty and low class.
I don't even know why the fuck people play with me. I was trying to do you a favor, you fat funky ass bitch.
And who is he calling fat?
Nobody ain't fucking with you.
Now he's talking about Zaddy
Nobody know that you
Corvinus.
topped them. That's why you around here getting bust down. You fat bad body built bitch.
I'm gonna need some new reads.
I am too. That's why I say this is a very elementary remedial.
Thanks for clarifying.
I mean, maybe Cash was right.
Because at this point,
maybe Cash was right. Maybe he can't read.
100% transparent.
Just do give me somebody who can't read
and put all these lies and try to destroy me and my character and the person that I am and what I build for myself because you bitches can't stand on your own. You bitches can't stand 10 toes down. You bitches can't make a name of yourself. 100 million on Instagram by my damn self before any of you bitches was known of. Before any of you bitches came into my life.
100 million what?
He said,
like that's thinking because I
think that's all of it. Yeah. Wait.
Listen. Look.
The reason why I'm entertaining.
And all I'm gonna say is this.
Just
okay. So
Cash started it with the whole mama and the grandparent thing, so I won't mad at Rico for saying, "Bitch, you can't talk about nobody's parental skills when you can't even see your kids because bitch, use a coat, use a base head." So I'm not even mad at it.
Listen, I wasn't mad at it either because the gloves were already off. The gloves were already off. We out in these streets windmilling, literally. Ain't no rules. Okay, so all of this led up to Thursday.
I doubt that, Rich.
Oh God, something else. This shit still going on.
I told you we were on Wednesday.
I told you. All of this.
What happened?
Hold on.
give me your address. I'm gonna pull it up.
Hold on. This one right here. I can't show the video. I can show the video of the fight, but I can't show the first video because it's on someone's YouTube channel, but then I'm gonna show the fight. Okay, so what you're going to hear is a back and forward. JD was on Instagram Live. JD, I have to say, JD let Tay up on his Instagram Live with him. And so they had this back and forth. Listen to this.
Oh, Lord.
Give me your address. Give me your address.
I'm gonna
pull your address.
So you can pull
Give me your address.
and you beat the
Give me your address.
So you can
Give me your address.
So you can pull
Give me your address.
So you can pull
Give me your address.
and get beat the fuck
Give me your address.
again.
Pick apart. Pick apart, man.
Again.
Give me your address. Give me your address. Give me your address.
Who said give me your address?
That's Tay said, give me your address.
Give me your address.
You sound like a straight up queen.
Listen, that's Tay said. Now, apparently, addresses were given, and because remember, Tay is the one who got his clothes ripped off during the fight by JD. So JD, that was Tay said, "Give me your address. Give me your address. Give me your address." While so Tay pulled up because I guess he had to make up. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. So this is Thursday. All right. That's Tay with the blue pants. Why you always taking your clothes off, whore?
I guess so that they won't take it off for him. Shit.
That's JD with the white shirt.
Okay. And this at JD house.
I don't know who else is. I guess so.
Oh, Child Hood gonna throw his ass out. Fighting in their parking lot. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, Tay must have been drunk that night.
Yeah. Tay was here for it. Tay said, I'm here for it today. Yeah, you caught me on the
Come on, Tay. Yes, Tay. No, get your fat ass out of there. Let them move. Get your ass out of here. Come through, Tay.
Let's go. Take that shit somewhere else.
Bro said, take that shit somewhere else. Where is in our neighborhood?
Yeah, didn't I tell you? Gonna put their ass out, bringing that shit to that classy base neighborhood. They ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, Tay said, oh, you caught me on a drunk night when I was coked up. Tay said this, I was coked up.
Right.
I was drunk. It was a lot going on, and you caught me. But baby, I'm here for it. That's why he kept saying, give me your address.
Right.
Give me your that could be a bump now. I could say that again because that quiet as it's kept is a bump. Now, I don't know if anything else happened between Thursday and today, only because I have a day job and I gotta,
Girl, ain't nothing else happening. Ain't nothing else happening. Listen, JD don't want no more. JD said, I got it the first time, you got it the second time. All right, it's over with. It's over with. And it need to be. It's like at this point, why the fuck is you bitches still mad? Like, all right, y'all got y'all aggression out the first time. It should have been over with after that. Like, god damn.
Because it's publicized and everybody's seeing it and they laughing, haha, you got dragged, you got beat up and all that shit. Now niggas' ego is attached and they want to try to save face, but once you're into the
damn, y'all acting like they slept with your man or some shit. They probably
did. They did.
Yeah, that'd have been my route.
They all
That's
are.
get back at a motherfucker. I'll take your man, bitch.
They were each other's man, quiet as it's kept. But that little bump that they had at the first, this right here, is a little bump.
Give me your address. Give me your address.
I'm gonna
Give
pull
me your
up
address.
so you can
Give
pull
me
up
your address.
and get beat the
Give
fuck
me your address.
so so you can pull
Give me your
up,
address.
so you can pull
Give me
up,
your address.
so you can pull
Give
up
me your address.
and get beat the fuck
Give me your address.
up again.
Pick a part.
That could be
Pick
a
a
little
part.
bump right there.
Give me your
Give me your address.
Give me your address.
That could be the
Give me your
universal
address, baby.
pull up song
Give me
anthem.
your
Okay,
address.
the give me your address. Give me your address.
My meditation sounded like a slam girl though,
He
because I
did.
thought that was saying,
The
"Give
one
me
who
your
said-
address."
The one who said, "Give me your address," is the one who got beat up the second time.
No, the
No.
first time.
That got beat up the first time. That's the one who had the blue pants the second time.
Thank you, Nappy.
Because I was sitting over here like, is that JD saying, "Give me your address"? Because he sounded like a slam child. I mean, no shade. Look, don't come over here with none of y'all foolishness, because I'm gonna blow a hole in y'all back. All right, I'm just simply saying.
Fame tried to go over there and stop Big Man. Big Man, did you see how Big Man just flung Fame to the side?
Yeah.
Like, with your foolishness before he went and broke up the fight. Like Fame tried to go over there and say, "Nah, don't stop." And he just flung, "Bro, get your ass over there." Like a little fly over there.
You know, Fame is like 5'6".
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Not
you know
he
it.
might be like 5'5".
He's super tiny.
Speaking of short, I need to do my review. I watched that show, Put a Ring on It last night.
Child.
Mike could do that. I like
It's
only
good.
because I like the doctor. I like Dr. Nicole,
Me too.
and so because I see it for Dr. Nicole. Oh, Fame was there. Fame was the one on the side, and when the big man came, you saw Fame kind of try to come up and start the big man. The big man just pushed him off to the side.
What, you had
You
an
ain't
orange
seen
hoodie
that,
on?
Huh?
Yeah.
He had an orange hoodie on.
Yeah, he had on like orange or something like that. Mm-hmm.
What's that show
But
you was talking about?
Yeah, Put a Ring on It is good. I did my review on it last night. I'm still trying to get people to watch.
What's that other show you was talking about? Another
Oh,
reality.
Ready for Love.
No, it's another gay reality thing, I think. In Houston or
Oh, The Real Hot Boys of Houston.
I'm gonna be at work tonight when it premieres, but I'm gonna watch
It
it.
comes to premiere tonight.
I thought it did.
I mean, it's no shade, Real Hot Boys of Houston, but I mean,
did you see the last Miami?
I did.
I
You ain't see
haven't.
my review when I went off on whatchamacallit?
Who you went off on?
Bam Bam, he pissed me off.
He had me
But
pissed
no,
off.
Hollywood is a cute. I think the girlfriend Ashley is the AKA. I think somebody told me she an AKA.
Listen, I said in my review, she looks like Journey Smollett. That was the first thing I thought about when I first saw her.
She looks like Tina Campbell from Erica and Tina Campbell. That
She looked like her too.
lighter.
She looked like her too.
Tina, just a little bit like a shade or two lighter than Tina Campbell.
Hollywood is cute, but see, Hollywood will get on my nerves really quickly because he's one of them
But
ones.
I think the show messed that up. I ain't gonna go into too much because I'm gonna do a review.
Listen, I can't stand a nigga that think he look better than I do, and that's how he
think the show messed up when they let the dates come to the house. That's
yeah. Because that boy Ray was a little too disrespectful in my opinion, and how Hollywood pushed his head through that damn wall, he wouldn't have been in the wrong, to be honest.
I didn't think the guy was wrong because she invited him in. I don't think the guy Wade was wrong because she did invite him in, but I do think that just the whole way. I ain't gonna go into. I'll talk about it in my review. I'll wait for my review.
What are y'all talking about?
But
on the show,
put a ring on it. Now I did like the date that Shay went on. He was real cute.
He looked to be about 5'2".
Cuter than the bitch that she
no,
with.
he was not. He was not cute.
Yes, he was. I do not like the guy that she with. He is not that cute to me. What's his name? Michael. It's something about him. I can't put my finger on it, but it's gonna come out towards the end of this shit.
The guy that she went out with looked to be about 5'2".
Yeah, she said she ain't want to go back out with him because he was short. But I mean, you know,
because when he was walking up, I was like, "Oh, he looks short."
But he was cute though.
He wasn't that cute.
Trust me, y'all. The male was cute. Okay. El Teddy is picky like Shay is.
This an Oprah situation? Ugh. I'll pass.
Hollywood, the OnlyFans.
Hey!
Hollywood do look like he'll probably have OnlyFans somewhere out there. I wouldn't mind seeing it. He said he got a big dick. I want to know.
That's what his mouth said.
Right. I can't take.
You know, I think I'm out of poll because right here on the floor.
I don't know, little baby. Why? Is that your friend? And I like the other couple too. Mimi and Ulysses. I liked them.
Child, Ulysses give me just hood. Just
He really do. Straight up, no chaser. Hood.
he ain't
all
trying
day.
to be all fancy. He ain't trying to get all dressed
Right.
up. He just give me country hood.
Right. But listen, K. Michelle said the best. The lighter the ass, the bigger the lash. She already said he done cheated on her ass.
I don't know. They all got a lot going on. Anyway, we've been on here for 2.5 hours. It's time to get off.
Are you gonna watch Ready to Love?
No. I love my frat brother, nephew Tommy, but I don't watch that mess.
No, not that Hollywood. Not that Hollywood. Y'all ain't gonna never let that go. Child, I know Hollywood was so embarrassed when the policeman walked up on him getting his Badussi bust out for the sake of
not Hollywood. Not Hollywood with the
not that Hollywood.
with the teeth.
Girl, I remember watching that video. I felt so embarrassed for him, but I laughed my ass off at the same time.
But it seemed to be a bit staged because he took so long to pull those pants up. Like most people would be like, "Okay, he really took a long time to pull up his pants."
True.
I was like, "Wait a minute! The police is walking up on you." A mess. Anyway.
You have another one of your frat brothers on Ready to Love. Child, probably they all from Texas. They probably all over there. Probably is them damn Kappas. Child, give me a Q. Give me a Z. Give me an Alpha. Not saying anything wrong with the Kappas. Ain't nothing wrong with the Kappas. I like the Kappas.
Yeah, I done got I'm getting messages from the bays. It's time to get off.
Oh,
anyway, y'all, can I get some Shondos in the chat? I thank you all for being here, for being vocal, present, and active. I gotta go to work in a little bit.
I'd like to get Lord to see here go your frat brothers coming out the bushes. Jonathan, you know I'm just joking. I do that to get under El Teddy's skin.
Watch what?
Because I was talking about the Kappas and he ain't like it.
I ain't even pay you no mind. I ain't even hear you. So that's why because I get real sensitive. God must have knew. I did not need to hear all that. Anyway, y'all, I thank y'all for being here. I thank y'all for doing what y'all do. We might do a members only live now that we figured out how to do members only live via StreamYard. Those members, look for it. Maybe sometime this weekend, we might do a members only live. Talk some shit. You know, give y'all some exclusives that other people can't get. I do got a couple things that I want to unpack in the exclusives. But yeah. Anyway, I might give y'all some of the tea that I have from Miami. Y'all know I talk about all the time that I grew up with a lot of people that y'all see it for. I lived in the same city as this. A lot of people y'all see it for, and I was in very close circles with a lot of people y'all see it for. Insert names and really be giving me a side eye. I might give y'all some of those exclusives about some of those people, some inside stuff that they don't want you to know and you would want to know. Anyway,
I'll be there.
Good. Good.
I got a date with a new bottle.
Good. We ain't ask you all that.
New bottle.
Anyway,
New
I
bottle.
thank y'all for being vocal, present, active. Thank you for doing what you do. It has been so great to be here with you today. Thank you, Ty, for voting. Y'all make sure y'all go out and vote. Those people who weren't on my last live, go check out that last live to look at your ballot, see what's on your ballot, see who you're voting for. And so for youngrichskinny.org, you're going to have to be a member. But we're talking about big time people on YouTube and in politics. Anyway, with that being said,